What's up with y'all? Coach Jairo Escobar here with my brother Brian and my mini-me Rachel. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do a jab drill going back and forth. So look, you guys, so a good way to start off drilling is always with the jab, and I'm gonna give you guys a few key points on how to get going with that. So go ahead and face each other, B and Rachel. Okay, so first thing, always aim for the chin. Okay, so when B's throwing the jab at Rachel, right, he's gonna aim for her chin and vice versa. Go ahead, you guys. Boom, nice. Boom, nice. Nice. Okay, good. And then look, so the next key point that I want to bring up is catching the, so start off with just catching and opening your hands when you're stopping that jab. And almost imagine catching a baseball, right? So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that now. Go ahead. Bop. 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 Nice. Okay. Stop. Okay, so the next key point, another one that I want to add is you never want to cross your hands, right? So whenever you drilling, so and what I mean by that, when B throws the jab at Rachel, Rachel's not gonna cross and catch it here, and vice versa, right? When there you go, they're not gonna go ahead and cross their hands as they're throwing the jab. So, for example, if B throws the jab and Rachel catches it with the other, if she crosses her hands, she has an open lane to get hit right there. So you don't want to cross hands. So go ahead, you guys, and display that. One and one each, boom, right? So we're aiming for the chin. We're opening our hands when we're stopping the jab, and we're not crossing our hands, right? Nice. Okay, and then the last key point I want to start off with, and they were already doing it, but the last key point is going to be set a nice tempo. Okay, so they're not going super crazy. You know, B's throwing one, give Rachel a little bit of time to catch it, and vice versa. So go ahead and display that, you guys. So B's going to throw a jab, wait a few seconds. Now Rachel's going to throw a jab, wait a few seconds. So start a nice tempo like that, right? So I'm going to go over all the key points as they keep on drilling. So the things you want to focus on, like I said, aim for the chin, right? Open your hands when you stop in the jab. There you go. Don't cross hands. And set a nice tempo, right? And just start off with that. And as you guys get more comfortable, go ahead and take a little break, you guys. And as you guys get more comfortable, you guys can start doing more advanced stuff. And then I'll just give you guys one right now, and that will be taking a few steps in between the jab. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let them display that. Go ahead, you guys. Bah, a couple steps. Bam, there you go. That's how we start getting more advanced, right? There we go. And same thing with our key points, right? I'm gonna just go over them one last time. Aiming for the chin. Stopping the jab, opening your hands, not crossing your hands. There you go. Setting a tempo, and then now our last one, like I said, it's not a key point, but to get more advanced, you're gonna be able to start adding more movements and motion. So right now they're adding a couple steps. All right, time break. All right, you guys, hope you enjoyed that drill. Something nice and basic and simple to start off with. I'm gonna try to start doing a weekly breakdown as far as, you know, drilling with a partner. I'm already doing a mid-work breakdown. Now I'm gonna try to add a drilling breakdown. Hope y'all enjoy. We out. Brian, Rachel, hey.